Yo, what is going on, my fellow weebs? Chrono here, and welcome back to the channel. So today, our maintenance has passed. Well, we didn't have a maintenance today, but you know what it is. Another week has passed. We have another update video for you guys today. But before we jump to that, if you're new here, as always, my name is Chrono. I primarily cover PSO2 content. Would much appreciate subscribe as we're going towards that 10K mark, hopefully at the end of this year. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this. So here we are over on the NGS site. In case this is the first time you've seen one of these videos, first off, hello, welcome. In case you're curious as to why I would sit here or why you would sit here and listen to me read this information to you, well, quite right, you don't have to. Head over to ngs.ps2.com or ps2.com/players. You can scroll on down all the important information. Usually there's a little red dot next to it here. Not a whole lot this time around, but that's all you can grab from there. Or if you happen to be watching this video right now and you're like, I just grabbed the information myself, scroll down in the video description and you'll find links to all the relevant articles there. All I ask is that you toss a like on the video at the very least, maybe toss in a comment. Helps out a ton for the algorithm, lets YouTube know to recommend these videos to people in the future. Now, it is the end of the month, and as always the case with end of the month, it's usually pretty low key. Though end of the month is actually going out with a little bit of a bang here. We have our final difficulty levels for Masquerade. New difficulty levels have been added to the extra dual fictitious beam. All are extremely challenging battles. Watch out for a special twist in the battle against the final ruined Masquerader. A special twist sounds interesting. I will be doing these fights on stream tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. EST, so make sure you guys come on by, hang out, relax, enjoy the stream, and we'll be fighting Masquerade through the thick and then all the way up to the final rank. It also includes at rank 10, we do get the vital gauge as well as the weapon camo modeled after the weapon of the enraged ruined Masquerader. So we have the enraged ruined Masquerader weapon as well as the vital gauge. So we'll be rocking that vital gauge for quite some time. Once we get it unlocked, feels good to go ahead and get that taken care of. That's for completing the top end rank 10. Of course, there'll be some titles along with that. And that's basically it for like the major content. We also have a new scratch. We have AC Scratch Neon Cat Marshall. Blue Skulls will be covering this over on her channel. So make sure to leave a link over to that video once it has gone live. But as you guys can see, some pretty decent stuff here. Nothing too crazy. We got the mech wings. Mech's kind of, or Cast's kind of one in this scratch a little bit. Got some pretty cool cast parts coming up. I'd like to see it. If you're not a fan of the whole furry thing, then I guess not really a big fan. I mean, not like furry, but like literal fur on your cast and your outfits. Then it's not that bad. I think it's pretty dope. Type 1 outfit seems to be pretty cool too, actually. I'll have to see how that works out. And we'll see what we can make out of this. But pretty solid outfit altogether. And of course, they have the actual article for it itself. You can see all of the different art for it, concept art. See the different. Ooh, okay, yeah. This. I'm feeling this this outerwear. This outerwear might be usable. I'm not sure about the base wear. This outerwear might be gas. We'll have to see how that works out. It's one that kind of cuts off at the waist or like above the waist or whatever, and has like the back piece on it. And usually those outerwears tend to be a little bit better. What does bother me a little bit about this is it looks like the sleeves go through. I kind of wish it was one of those outerwears that kind of cut off the sleeves, but we'll have to see how that is when we get in game. You can see the cast parts, pretty dope. And then of course, Type 2's got some pretty good parts that they got this time around. We have camos, it looks like Bow, as well as Knuckles. We got some makeup and a few other things in the mix. Ooh, the electro goggles, the cyberpunk or the Nyanberpunk shoes. That is a mouthful. But some pretty cool stuff here. Love to see it. And we'll go ahead and wrap up this video. We're not going to make this too long. It should be pretty quick, should be pretty short. But we do also have the headline on the horizon. So we've got the headline coming up on March 4th. That's pretty much it. What to expect. I don't think there's anything here. I'm just going to go over this really fast just to make sure. So took a quick look through, didn't see anything super pertinent, though there is one thing that I am a little interested in. Wanted to go ahead and double back for the roadmap to take a look here. And one thing we've seen all of these things, the urgent quests, the new Lucille update, LTQs, extra duel update, the story update, the Hunter class expansion, level 100 additional stuff, new scratches, like all these things have been here, except the relay quests. I don't know what those are, and that might be what's going to be talked about during the headline. So we'll have to see. This is in, of course, the February to March section. So, of course, the spring stuff. It might also include, of course, the event. You know, the event is probably a big part of next month. So my guess is we're probably going to see something for the event. Maybe something to do with these relay quests. They're specifically separated from limited quests. I'm not sure what they're considering here, but it does seem, I don't know. I don't want to say it seems interesting because we don't know anything about it, but I am interested in where they're going with this. So that's probably all we really got to think about as far as the headline is concerned. And that'll pretty much do it. I know I usually pop in a game to take a look at a couple of things, but there's really nothing for us to look at as there was no maintenance. And the only thing that we have as far as anything else is like one scratch ticket, as well as a Masquerade, which the drops there are always exactly the same. So nothing to be super surprised about there. I don't want to spoil myself for Masquerade. So keep in mind, we'll be doing that, of course, like I said, tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. EST. That is on the 26th. So hopefully you guys will be there. Either way, that's all I've got for you today. If there's anything I missed, feel free to toss it into the comments below. Like if you enjoyed the video, sub if you want to keep up with more. As always, thank you to the channel members. You guys are fantastic, and I appreciate every single one of you. And I will see you all in the next video. Take care, my friends. Peace out.